Do you ever wish you could just leave the past behind and manifest a new future? Create your soul-aligned business and manifest your dream life? Well, we've actually got this opportunity with the Libra New Moon, because the Libra New Moon is all about alignment. So with Mars in Cancer right now, there's a little bit of emotional conflict that some of you may be feeling, and you may be feeling a little bit indecisive and not sure of which direction to go. And that kind of brings in the energy of Libra, the scales and the balance. If you've ever met a Libra, you might notice that sometimes they're a little bit indecisive. And not all Libras are the same, but if you've never met a Libra that's indecisive, then you understand a bit of the energy of the Libra New Moon Eclipse. So, and it's not just Libras that are going to be feeling indecisive. I've been feeling a little bit indecisive and feeling the emotional conflict of Mars in Cancer and with the Libra New Moon. But I'm really grateful for that feeling. I really am, and I'll tell you why. Because I can feel the manifestation of a new future. I can feel me surrendering the past, letting go of what no longer serves me, letting go of what no longer aligns with the future vision that I'm manifesting and creating in my life. And that emotional conflict is there to serve you. It's there to show you what no longer aligns in your life. It's there to show you what no longer aligns in your soul purpose and the soul-aligned business that you're creating, building, and scaling. So this energy is going to be perfect for us, to be fair. It actually allows us to disconnect, because Libra is about connections, but the eclipse is like a reset button, because the eclipse brings us into darkness. So what are we dealing with here? We're dealing with a solar new moon eclipse. So it's bringing the sun into darkness. And with the sun going into darkness, then the sun represents our passion. So we may be coming into an energy where you're leaving behind an old passion that no longer lights you up inside, that no longer empowers you, that no longer gives you life. And you're pressing the reset button on that for a new passion to come to life, for a new energy to be awakened within inside of you, for a new pathway to be lit up, but only as you walk the pathway, because it's not going to be lit up immediately, because we're in the energy of the eclipse and there's this darkness energy. The darkness energy represents you walking a path down the unknown. You're walking into the unknown because you're manifesting something new, because you're aligning with a new level of your soul purpose. And that is the essence of creativity, because you're literally creating a new pathway, you're creating a new timeline. And in you creating that new timeline, you're aligning with a deeper part of your soul's purpose and what the universe has meant for you. You know what I'm saying? Like your part, your path. I'm like mixing a lot of words together here, so I got a little bit bumbled up there. But Libra is showing you what is really aligned in your business, and this is going to be in terms of relationships and collaborations, partnerships, but also what energetically aligns with you. Now, Venus is in Scorpio right now, and why that's important is because imagine that you are renting an apartment in the neighborhood of Libra, and Venus is the landlord of the apartment that you're renting. Venus still makes the rules of the apartment. It says that you can't throw out the bed, you can't freaking knock down a wall and renovate the whole house. Like, it still kind of makes the rules of what's going on for the Libra energy. So Venus being in Scorpio shows some of the rules of how this Libra new moon eclipse is going to manifest. So it's going to manifest in a level of intensity and depth and transformation. So if you're feeling a lot of depth and transformation in your life right now, if you're feeling a huge transition in your life right now, that you're moving from the past timeline to a future timeline, then you're actually completely aligned right now. And it may not feel like you're completely aligned because you're feeling the emotional conflict of Mars in Cancer, and you're feeling this like emotional tug, like, it doesn't feel good. You understand what I'm saying? And imagine that you're dying. Like, it doesn't always feel good to die. You get what I'm saying? And you're holding on. Do you get what I'm saying? You're holding on to the past because you're holding on to the life that you've created. You're like, I don't want to die yet. I'm not ready to go. You get what I'm saying? So the more you hold on, the more you will suffer. And you can use tools that help you to be in a greater sense of peace and alignment and harmony as you transition to the new timeline. So think about so if you want to help yourself to manifest with a greater sense of ease and flow in this Libra new moon, you have to tap into tools that allow you to feel more aligned, allow you to feel more at peace and harmony. And that's going to be different for all of us. But for example, for me, I love to listen to chill hop. It's like a meditative music without lyrics, because I don't want the lyrics I don't want lyrics programming my mind with things that I don't want to be there. But I know if I listen to meditative music that doesn't have any lyrics, then my mind can cleanse, and the only lyrics that come into my mind is the lyrics of the universe, giving me guidance on the next stage of my solar line path, creating and building and scaling my solar line business. So for me, that really helps. Also going to the gym, you know what I'm saying, lifting weights, working out, martial arts, it gets me into a flow state. So anything that brings you a level of harmony and peace, or just cleaning and reorganizing my house. Feng Shui is the energy of Libra as well. So Feng Shui in my home allows me to feel a greater sense of peace and harmony and alignment as well. So think about the things that give you a level of peace and harmony right now, because Venus, and literally all of the energies of the planets technically, but the energy of Venus is a vibrational frequency that you need to tap into. So if you learn how to tap into the vibrational frequency of Venus, which is harmony, beauty, pleasure, cooperation, collaboration, like you tap into these energy value, you tap into these energy wealth, you know what I'm saying? You tap into these energies. I'm feeling better as I'm speaking these words. Ugh, give it to me, give me the energy. You get what I'm saying? So as you tap into the vibrational frequencies of Venus, of beauty, of harmony, of appreciation, of wealth, of attraction, of seduction, of relationships, of harmony, of alignment, of collaboration, cooperation. As you tap into the vibrational frequencies of these energies, you feel more aligned with your path, with the soul aligned business that you're manifesting. And with Venus being in Scorpio right now, then there's also a level of intensity that comes with this, because Scorpio brings intensity. So how you use this in the manifestation of the Libra new moon is Scorpio demands that you go all in. Scorpio demands that you go all in. That's the intensity. It's all or nothing in this energy. So when you're kind of doing this kind of, well, I don't know what to choose, this Libra kind of indecisive shit, like the more that you stay in that space, the more you will suffer, essentially. You have to surrender one of the options. And Libra is the energy of comparison. So imagine that you're going into a shop and you're wanting to figure out, do you buy this loaf of bread or this loaf of bread? You use the Libra scales to figure out what to compare. Do you get what I'm saying? Well, this loaf of bread is brown bread and this loaf of bread is white bread. Like, are you a more brown bread type of person or white bread type of person? This bread is a bit more expensive, this bread is a bit more economic. Are you a person who shops on price? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you have to make the comparison to know which one to go all in on right now. Because Venus is in Scorpio, it's intensity energy, which means for you to align with the vibrational frequency of what Venus is embodying right now, you have to embody the energy of intensity and go all in and allow the death and transformation process to take place, which means you have to transition into a new timeline, which is happening with the new moon in the energy of the eclipse. So it's bringing forth darkness and creating a dark cloud on the old path. And why am I saying the old path? Because this Libra new moon eclipse is on the south node. The south node represents the past. It represents the skills that you've mastered in the past, which you can still use to leverage as a vehicle to drive you towards your future, or to fly you towards your future, or to even teleport you towards your future and teleport you towards your future timeline. But you cannot use it as a house to live in. That's the only thing you cannot do. If you use your south node, your past habits and behaviors as a house to live in, as a timeline to stay in, then you will be stuck and stagnant. You will feel frustrated, your life will not grow, your business will not grow, your wealth will not grow, your abundance will not multiply, you will feel stuck and stagnant. So if you're feeling as though your wealth is not growing, your abundance is not multiplying, your happiness is not exuding from you, it's because you're staying stuck in a past timeline. It's because you're relying so much on your past abilities and skills and habits and behaviors that you refuse to step into this new timeline. You refuse to die. And if you refuse to die, you also are refusing to go to heaven. To throw a little bit of religion in there, but like, it doesn't matter if you're religious or not, you get the gist. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the metaphor is to fucking teach, not to say whether you're a Christian or not, or Muslim or whatever. It doesn't really matter, I don't really care. But in this energy, it's important for you to allow the transition to happen. So in this energy, we have to align with, and I mean, to be fair, we have to align with alignment. We have to embody the energy of alignment. But in this Libra new moon, we actually do not have to embody the energy of balance. And I'll tell you why. Because Venus in Scorpio is not the energy of balance, it's the energy of intensity. It's the energy of all or nothing. So it's more the energy of alignment and less the energy of balance. Because if you're focused on balance, then you're still going to try and tread the line of doing both things at the same time. And some of you are going to be like, well, I'm a Gemini. I need to do multiple things. I need to multitask. No, I'm a Virgo. I'm a mutable sign. I need to do multiple things. Well, you just keep on doing multiple things at once. I've warned you. You can do whatever the hell you want. You know what I'm saying? When the universe keeps on kicking you in the teeth, then just stay out my comment section. You get what I'm saying? That's your business. So, you get what I'm saying? You can do what you like. I'm just telling you the right way to do it. Or, you know what I'm saying? I'm just the universe's messenger. You get what I'm saying? Like, my job is to bring the message to you from the universe. Your job is to do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to do it, then that's your business. You get what I'm saying? I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the people who are ready, who have eyes to see and ears to hear. You get what I'm saying? So, it's about alignment. It's not about balance. Because Venus is in Scorpio. And this is why every Libra new moon is different. Because some Libra new moons are about balance. This one just so happens it's not. It's about finding your old path, your old self, your old timeline, and shooting it in the face with a fucking bazooka. Do you get what I'm saying? It's about killing off your old timeline so you can move into a new space, into a new version of yourself. So you can go into your visualizations and imagine the version of yourself who is the wealthiest, healthiest, best entrepreneur, visionary, dreamer, manifester, creator. Tap into your magician self. Tap into the most magical version of yourself who has manifested the dream life that you desire, and align with that version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now realize that because this is the Libra new moon, even your Venus is going to be activated. So where is your Venus, and understanding how to align and harmonize with the energy of your Venus more, while also understanding that we still need to add in the intensity of Scorpio. So for some people it's going to be more difficult than others because the balance is not going to be as harmonious. For mine it's kind of easy because Scorpio Venus, which is where Venus is now, and Venus in Capricorn, they harmonize quite well. Do you get what I'm saying? And Capricorn loves dominance and discipline, and Scorpio loves power and transformation. You know what I'm saying? They're homies. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with each other. So how can we begin to really manifest your dream business with this, your dream solar line business? Well, firstly, as well, it's also about collaboration, but it's about the collaborations that you can have that are with people that you intensely trust, because Scorpio is the energy of things that are kept secret. So if you're collaborating with somebody who you don't feel as though you can share your secret plans or competitive advantages with, or secret values, if you don't believe that you can quote unquote pillow talk with your collaboration partner, then it's not the right person for you to be in a really intense, deep bond with. If you don't have the same aligned vision, if you don't share the vision of transformation that you desire to manifest, then obviously it's not the right collaboration partner for you. If you don't feel that there is a mutual reciprocation of power, in terms of the fact if you don't feel that they have some power to offer to you to share to your plate, and you don't have the power to offer to them to share to their plate, if it's a one-sided dynamic, then this is not the right collaboration partner for you. So these are energies that are going to help you to understand if you can really deeply, intensely go into a collaboration that is going to help you to transform and help you to achieve a greater sense of power. Remember that if it's the South Node energy as well. So if there's energies that show you signs and red flags of representing your past and representing an energy that is going to keep you trapped in habitual patterns of the past, then obviously this is not the right endeavor for you. And one more thing as well that's jumped into my mind right now, remember, this is the Libra New Moon Eclipse, but we're moving towards the full moon in Aries, which in Aries is focused on independence. So remember that the collaborations and partnerships that you're making right now are for the purpose of independence, individual independence. So the partnerships are going to be temporary. You know what I'm saying? Like 9 times out of 10, they're going to be temporary. Or unless you have structured it in a way where you can still have your independence and increase your independence while still being in the partnership. If you're getting into any kind of partnerships or collaborations that feed off of codependence, then it's also not the right partnership, because the purpose of it is to increase your independence in the short, medium, or long term. However fast you want this thing to go, you know what I'm trying to say. I've got very Capricornian value, so I'm in it for the long term. But some of you might be very Aries and like, no, it's the short term, speed, fast. And I'm not hating, I'm just saying different people have different energetic makeups, different energetic profiles, you get me? You're made up of different universal stuff. So in this energy, it's really important for you to pick the right kind of partnerships and collaborations. And it's also important to understand that this is not about balance, this is about alignment. So once you understand that this is about alignment and not balance, then this is going to be an important key for you to manifest your soul-driven business. And in this energy as well, it's the same energy of you creating new partnerships in terms of aligning with, how are you creating new ways that are going to help you to align with your ideal client, with your dream client, with the person that you would love to work with the person who you would love to do business with? How are you going to use this energy to align with a dream business partner, the person who would who would be the yin to your yang, do you get what I'm saying, and make your business just grow with ease and flow? Well, one of those energies is understanding your own weaknesses, because if you understand your own weaknesses, then you can partner with somebody who that is not just their strengths, but their love, their passion, their desire to work on that part of the business. And then you begin to start manifesting success with ease and flow, because you're aligning with a person who is aligned with your weaknesses, in essence, who balances you out, even though I told you it's not about balance, but it is an energy still of alignment, because now you get to focus on what you're aligned with in terms of your skills, abilities, gifts, and what the universe wants you to focus on. And your partner can do the same. And that is the energy of the most alignment that I could ever think of, is somebody working in alignment with their spiritual gifts, partnered with another person who's doing the same. And this is going to be an energy that makes it so easy for you to just grow your business with ease and flow, that allows you to attract wealth and transformation and power in a state of ease and flow, where you're not relying on effort and force, but you're relying on grace, alignment, harmony. And this is the energy of where you can begin to be in a state of peace instead of a state of chaos, scarcity, and fear. We're not dealing with any of those energies. We're aligning with the energy of transformation. We're surrendering what we need to let go. We're allowing ourselves to bring death to this timeline and move into a new timeline. And remembering the energy of Uranus retrograde and Neptune retrograde right now, which is highlighting unique and unconventional ways that we can manifest our dreams. Which means that you may feel like a fucking weirdo in terms of the path that you're taking. I have felt like a weirdo many times in terms of the new path that I'm taking, and wondering if it's right, questioning myself sometimes. Sometimes self-doubt creeps in. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Sometimes I doubt myself. Sometimes I doubt the fact of if this vision is correct. And in those states, I'm not aligning internally with the state of peace and harmony, because when I turn on some chill hop music and allow myself to go into meditation, when I go to the gym and I'm in a flow state, in those moments I'm no longer doubting myself. So if you find yourself doubting yourself, then you're stuck in your head too much, and you're not connecting with your source energy. You're not in alignment with your soul in that moment. So you need to find something that brings you to a state of alignment and a state of harmony again, so you not go head to head and go at war with the self-doubt, because the more you fight the self-doubt, the more its energy increases. It's almost like the self-doubt needs to call its homies for backup, to fight you, because you're going head to head with it. But when you go into a state of alignment by focusing on something that gives you peace and harmony and brings you into a state of presence, you're essentially ignoring the existence of your self-doubt, and it just withers away. Do you get what I'm saying? You're no longer watering the seeds of self-doubt, and you're nurturing the energy of alignment, peace, and the connection that you have to your source energy and the connection that you have to your soul purpose. So this is really the energy of this Libra new moon, that we are switching off the lights to our past. We are turning away from self-sabotaging habits, self-sabotaging relationships and people, and moving towards a more soul-aligned purpose that allows you to manifest your dream business and bring your dream life into reality. And I'm so grateful for this energy, even the emotional conflict that it brings in. Do you get what I'm saying? Mars and Saturn retrograde are in trine, which means that it brings us an opportunity to take action to restructure our vision. It's almost like the framework. If you've ever seen the film, it's one of my favorite films ever, maybe the favorite film ever, and I can't even remember the name of it now. Inception. Inception is like where you're the architect to the dream realm. You're the architect to the dream that you're manifesting. So right now with Saturn retrograde, the retrograde energy is like a restructuring energy. It's almost like you built a hotel building, but now you have to kind of like tear it down a little bit, take it back to the scaffolding, and then restructure the scaffolding and then build it back up again. And Mars is in a flowing connection with that. Mars is how you take action. So it's going to be easy for you to take action right now, or easier to take action to restructure the way that you want to manifest your dream life, the way that you want to manifest your soul aligned business. So focus your energy right now, again, on restructuring the manifestation of your dream business. And in that energy, you're really going to be aligning with the soul purpose that the universe has meant for you in this new timeline. Because you're coming into a new timeline right now. And you can already feel it. I don't even need to ask you if you can already feel it. You can already feel it. I know you can. So it's time to stop ignoring the new timeline that the universe is calling you into, because it's calling you into that new timeline for a purpose. And I know it's scary to move into that timeline, because you have always relied upon your past self, your past habits, your past beliefs. And it's time to let go of those subconscious beliefs, because they're no longer in alignment with the new version of self that you're becoming. They're no longer in alignment with the new dream business that you're manifesting and creating, because the new soul aligned business that you're creating is in alignment with the new dream client that you're about to attract, the new partnerships that you're here to connect with, and the new healing that you're here to bring to the world. So hopefully I've touched on to all of the points that we need to speak about in this Libra New Moon energy. Let me know in the comments what you think. Subscribe to the channel if you want to learn how to manifest your dream business in a state of ease and flow. Hit the like button, because it helps the algorithm for me to reach new people just like you, so we can build a solid community here. Because I'm all about community. I really, really am. I want us to build a community of visionaries, dreamers, manifestors, creators. I want us to build this community all here. So hit the like button so we can attract our tribe, because I want us to find each other. I want us to be able to find each other. We need to send out the bat signal so we can all attract and align with each other together. And if you want to work with me on using astrology to manifest your dream business and attract your dream client, then hit the link in the description. There's a little questionnaire for you to fill out just so I can get to know you better. And then hopefully we can work together to manifest your dream business. And there's also a free Astro Business Blueprint guide link in the description as well. That will help you to understand business astrology in a way that helps you to manifest your dream business and attract your dream client in a state of ease and flow, just in alignment with your astrological blueprint. So I appreciate you. Peace.